Welcome into the PLN studio. I'm Morgan Uber. I have the pleasure to be joined by Bucknell senior cornerback and captain Bryan Marine. Marine had 10 tackles on Saturday in the season opener against William and Mary. He and the Bison now shift their focus on Sacred Heart this weekend for a national TV game that will be simulcast live on Facebook Watch. Bryan, how excited are you and this defense to make a statement in front of a large audience on Saturday?
We're tremendously excited. Last game we liked how we played, but ultimately we didn't come out with the win. So that's one of the big things that we had to build on. So we just excited to get back out there with the guys and keep that energy high and just make a run for it. Let's get a win this week.
Sacred Heart is coming off of a win over Lafayette from week 1. What have you seen in film that this defense has to prepare for to limit offensive weapons like quarterback Kevin Duke and wide receiver Andrew O'Neal?
They have pretty good chemistry together, I say, and they have pretty good running backs. They're a talented, well-coached and sound team. And I say that the quarterback's pretty good at extending the play. He's pretty much a gamer, so we're just going to have to keep our guys in coverage and get some pressure on them and just like heat them up a little bit. But I'm excited for it. It was a good play.
Last year, your team beat Sacred Heart on a last-second field goal by John Burdick. What do you remember from that moment as you watched from the sideline?
It's crazy because me and Burdick always have these pregame little ritual things where he does yoga and just talks about being in that calm space. I know we talked about him being on a beach or something. That was just his calm space that he goes to when he feels under pressure. And before they kick, I think they tried to ice him, and he just came back and yeah, Brian, I'm going to kick this. When he kicked it, I knew it was going to go in. I didn't know exactly how it was going to go in, but he's that type of guy where you just have that type of confidence in him. And he just was down to earth. And when he made it, I was happy for him.
This defense has proven to be consistent. It's led the league in total defense in 6 of the last 7 years. How much pride does this group take in upholding the defensive tradition established under head coach Joe Susan?
We take tremendous pride in that, and a lot of that goes to our coaches. They prepare us really well. They have great game plans. They spend countless amount of hours in there. I know when I go up there for film sessions, they're constantly in there asking us, what do we feel was good? They don't just have a play call. They ask us what we feel is most comfortable, which I think is pretty good, that we out there playing what we feel most comfortable at. And we take pride in our defense. And the seniors ahead of me and the people that come, they set a standard that we play tough defense here. So just continue that legacy.
You mentioned those coaches. Defensive coordinator Matt Borch is in his 9th season, and prior to his days on the sideline with the headset, he was flying around the Bison defense making plays like you. How does his firsthand experience as a Bucknell student athlete contribute to the success of this defense?
I'd say that he prepares us a lot. He knows what we go through, so he knows the time management that we have being a student in the classroom and an athlete on the field. So he gets that. He's not more of a authority. He kind of gets what we're going through, so he talks us through things. And it's nice to have a player coach who's known what we've been. So when we come to the sideline during a break and we can tell him the type of formation that we see and some checks that we might think might work, he's able to give us the feedback that we need, opposed to someone who really doesn't get that. So that's a huge advantage that he gives us.
Thank you, Bryan, for your time, and good luck this weekend against Sacred Heart.
Thank you. Appreciate it.